Hello, Ayana Webb here, and welcome back to my channel. If you like my content, please like, comment, and share, and make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bar or the notification bell. So most of my videos are going to be geared towards complete beginners. If you don't know the first thing about the piano, you can follow pretty much any of my videos, and I will give you the bare basics regardless of what I'm covering in that particular video. So with that said, I'm going to start off with giving you the basic names of the keys in the piano. Today's lesson is going to be a little bit of ear training or a little bit of piano by ear. And I'm going to cover the difference between what's called a major scale and a minor scale and why it's important to learn major and minor scales and the roles that they play in playing actual songs. So before I begin, I'm going to give you the names of the white keys, and we'll go over a couple of the black keys, not to overwhelm you too much. So the white keys, if you don't know, are named by alphabetical letters. So we have C, which is always the white key to the left of the two black keys, right? After C is D. After D is E, just like the alphabet. After E is F. After F is G. And then after G, the alphabet resets to A. After A is B. And then after B, you have the next C, which starts the sequence again, D, E, F, G. So the whole piano is just the same 7 white keys that repeat themselves from low notes to high notes, so on and so forth. So I wanted to just get that out the way. So when you're listening to a song, you may not realize that you can hear the difference between a song that's in a major key and a song that's in a minor key. And the thing that pretty much gives the foundation of that major or minor song is a major or a minor scale. So here is an example. If I were to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in a major key, it would sound like this. However, if I were to play in a minor key, it would sound like this. So in a nutshell, major sounds happy, minor sounds sad, right? And before you ask, the minor does not have to do with the black keys, because you may have noticed that I use some of the black keys for the minor version, but it doesn't really matter because I could play in a different key, like the key of A, and be able to use white keys to still make a minor sound. So it doesn't matter if the key is white or black. There's some calculations between major and minor, which I'm going to get into a little bit of right now. So we have a scale, right? And an example of a major scale would be from C to C, and I would hit C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, one after the other. Now, basically you can hear, if I was to walk up the scale, you can hear how it sounds major, right? So usually when a song is played in a major key, it's drawing from the major scale, whether they're playing melodies, right? See? Or if they're playing chords, usually they're playing a major chords, or chords that belong to a major key, or melodies that belong to a major key. Both the chords and the melodies are usually using the major scale as a reference. So if you were to learn, or if you were to play a C major scale, it would the C major scale would have the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So this isn't really a tutorial. This is more of a concept that I want you to understand. Now, if I was to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with the melody, you'll notice I will be using the notes from the C major scale. So that's why it's important to learn your scales. That way, when you're learning your melodies, you're able to know what notes you're working with in that particular key. Before I continue, I want to give you a heads up that if you're looking for hands-on learning with flexible group Zoom sessions, and if your goal is to be able to play melodies and chords in all 12 keys, then I do have a coaching program. In the description box, there is a free 7-day introductory series that gives you the intro videos that you would need to learn to get into the coaching program. I normally charge for the intro series, but if you're watching this video, I'll give it to you for 7 days for free. That'll give you enough time to get through the videos. And if you like the videos, you have an opportunity to enroll in the coaching program at a discount. It's a 6-month program. You'll be able to enroll at a discount before the 7 days is up. If you want something more self-paced and something a bit more affordable, I do have my online piano training program. That's basically a ton of pre-recorded videos and exercises that you can go through at your own pace. You don't need to show up for a live lesson. That one I'm offering for $1 for the first 30 days. That link is also in the description box. And if you like it, you can always continue automatically for just $29 a month until you cancel. Super easy, super accessible. Now back to this. I want to show you what a minor scale sounds like and the difference between a major and minor scale structurally. Now you have, for example, the C major scale. C is the first note, D is the second note, E is the third note, F is the fourth note, fifth note, sixth note, seventh note, so on and so forth. Usually when you have a minor scale, there's different types of minor scales, but for, let's see, a natural minor scale, you're going to change the third note from the major scale and bring it down a key. So if you're at E, you're going to go down one key, which in this case will bring me down to what's called an E flat, which is the black key here. You're also going to take the 6th and the 7th note of the scale, and you're going to bring those down by one key. So A comes down to this black key here, which is A flat. And then you have B here, which brings you down to B flat. So now instead of having this scale, now you have this scale. So if I were to run that same melody with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but if I were to use the minor scale, it's going to make it sound minor. So watch this. Even if I were to play chords, right? The minor chords, as you can see, are being drawn from the minor scale. Right? So that's why it's important to know the difference between a major scale and a minor scale and how they can transform a song from sounding like major or happy and sounding minor or sad, or vice versa. You can, change a minor song into a major by just changing the scale. So again, this is just to give you concepts and understanding what's happening in music and why certain songs sound different than others. Why does one song sound happier than the other? It's usually because it's playing in either a major key that involves notes from the major scale, or it could be in a minor key, which involves notes from the minor scale. So hopefully this has helped you understand piano a little bit better, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Thanks for watching.